and it's timeless music.
Mm.
You got artists out here making timeless music, having to reach back and grab songs that's 2 and 3 years old to compete, and it can still compete with the music that's out right now, but they're not getting that mainstream love. So I think it really falls on the DJs that's at the higher level, the execs that are just being too lazy to look for that new talent that could be brought to the forefront. It has to start somewhere. Somebody has to have some kind of accountability. And you can't just say, oh, yeah, I got to grind hard. You can grind to a certain extent. You can grind all day long. You can do 1 million shows, do 1 million mixtapes, but at the end of the day,
it takes that one person.
It does.
And that upper level.
Right.
This new breed is hungry. Like, this new breed coming up, like, hungry.
And so a lot of these artists that's set in their ways and they're real comfortable, they better really get on their guard, because we hungry. We hungry. We hungry. We've been denied too long. We've been at the door too long. Right. We've been at the door too long while dudes on the other side of the door laughing, having a good time. We trying to get in that party. And when we get in that party, we stay in that party. Right. And they better really get off their comfortable level of their high horses and don't want to, because I want to say that one of the only artists from New York that reaches back and that deals with other NY artists, I gotta say is Mano. I gotta say it.
Yeah.
Because Mano is not that, Mano is one of our first guests on the show. Mano is one of those guys who, and even if he came in today, he still considers himself just like us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he went through that struggle for 7-8 years. We watched him. We watched him in the club. I know for sure. Like, he was in the clubs
all day,
all the time. Him and Red Cafe.
Mm-hmm. About to say Red Cafe. Like,
they was always in the clubs.
You still see him.
And getting us to play their records or whatever.
Introduce himself, be like, this is who he is, like, blah, blah, blah.
And I'll be honest with you, back then, when they first started coming out or whatever, we didn't even care. We didn't care to play anybody's record.
Right.
But they were such cool people about it, and they would always come out. That was like, you know what? All right. Let's hear something. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then when you heard something, you was like, all right. Yeah, I'm going to rock with this. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, he still considers himself, that's why he can do that. Like, he doesn't feel like he's on that upper echelon yet, or he feel like he hasn't arrived where he needs to be.
And Mano has hits with people that's up there, but he's still
but he's still humble.
Like, he's a real humble person.
Like, it's nothing to run into Mano in any place. Let's just say, for instance, in Brooklyn or in the city, for that matter.
You can walk up,
and you can walk. He's very, very approachable.
Right.
And recently, me and him had a talk. We was at the same establishment, and we actually just sat down and had a wisdom talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he just chopped it up with me on some. I'm gonna just give you some wisdom type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, you're not gonna have too many artists do that. You're not gonna have that because they feel that they're at a certain level, they're unapproachable. You can't talk to me. I don't need to talk to you. Who are you? He's not that kind of person. Now, sorry to say, one of my favorite artists in the world, Jay, is not like that. Not like that at all.
No,
Jay's been. But he never looked like he was the approachable type from day one.
Yeah, I mean, because
personality. I don't think he has that. He just has that. He don't talk to people.
He has that arrogance
aura about him. Like.
I don't think it's that arrogance. I think that was just him. I think that was just him.
Nah,
Dame was that talker.
Yeah, I
back
just
then.
think Jay-Z always been that person that, he'll say hi to you and keep it pushing, but was never the type to just sit around and compensate or converse with people.
The reason why I say that arrogance is because, like, I know I was watching something on the internet the other day, and the game he was talking about it, like, and it's like the game is there, like, he's up there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but he doesn't get that recognition he deserves, whatever the case may be. But like the game was like he spoke to Jay, and like he asked Jay, "How do you stay relevant?" Like that's a humble question. Like, how do you stay relevant? Because somebody like Jay is just like like you want to ask him that question.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, he was like, Jay turned around and told him, just like, find a different craft or whatever the case may be. And if, like, me personally, like, somebody that's trying to come up, if I'm sitting there and it's like, yo, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, I want to talk to Jay. I want to be like, yo, Jay, like, you've been doing this for so long. And, like, it turns you off to the fact that you want to ask him questions. Like, you want to know what's really good or whatever the case may be. Because you feel like you're nobody to him. Mm-hmm. So you go up to him like, yo, Jay, so, like, how are you able to do this? How are you able to do that? And you want to look at him as a mentor. But he's just like, who are you? Like, well, why are you speaking to me?
Right,
And like, it makes you feel some sort of a way. So it's just like the people that like he said, like the Manos or even the Talib Kweli's, the Most Defs, like that turn around and like really don't have no problem. Like you could see them downtown in Dr. J's, if anything, like shopping around. You could see him and you could speak to him and talk to him and just be like, just try to figure out exactly what's going on. Like those are the type of people that you don't mind branching out to and reaching out to. That's really about giving back and about Brooklyn and about seeing other MCs from Brooklyn come up.
Right.
So I mean, like not to knock Jay or anything like that, but it's just like
it's just that man preference. That's what he want to do.
I just think that's
he's not obligated to do nothing on it, obviously. But it's just the whole principle of the matter. But
you rep
Brooklyn. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I don't need no cosign from nobody.
Not everyone's gonna know who Mano is.
Understandable, but
in the hood, yes, they would.
No, understandable, but Jay But Jay reps Brooklyn so hard to the point that it's just like, listen, like, okay, people in Brooklyn, you know me, so it's just like why couldn't it be that you could speak to, like, all right, you rep Brooklyn so hard, like, let me speak to you. I'm from Brooklyn, like, I'm trying to come up. I just want to know. I just want a little bit of advice. Like, I don't want a handout or nothing like that. I just want some advice.
She keeps talking about the game.
No. I didn't say the game. Like,
get a different craft too.
You think?
Really? That Game album is serious.
The Red album. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I brought it up.
That's one of the better albums I've heard.
No, that's why I brought it up. It's like it's just.
It came out a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Man, you been in the kitchen, hopefully.
She said Connecticut. Don't blame it on Connecticut because
He got a record on there. He got
that's Connecticut.
One of my favorite records from him this year is a record called Basic B.
What's on the radio right now?
He got a joint with Chris Brown on the
radio. And then Connecticut on the radio.
Yeah.
I love that track.
Pot of Gold. You think so?
To be quite honest.
You think so?
Being quite honest. I would probably only like it because of Chris Brown.
But that's why. See,
but you know what? But
and
it
that's
goes
why
down to
was
this.
Here saying like
you're a female. It's nothing sexist.
No, she
you're
hasn't.
a female.
So Chris Brown.
And to be honest, even as artists, we have to think. We have to think and think like what can go towards females. What can go towards this kind of crowd, that kind of crowd? Because you have to be a broad kind of artist to succeed today. So you can't just really say, I'm gonna make mad stuff for the hood and we gonna rob out. Like, okay, you can do that, but you're gonna be a mixtape dude forever.
Right.
So we gotta branch out and make stuff for it. Because to be honest,
women buy houses.
Women and white people buy music.
Yeah.
The homies will burn it from their man, or they're gonna download the link.
But just like like that was saying, it's like the rotation on the radio is so like not even that. Like you can predict what's coming up next.
Yep.
Like okay, I'm a Boss played. Okay, I know what's coming up. Like the next 2-3 songs. So it's just maybe like that radio exactly that radio play. You're not gonna get.
It's crazy.
You're not gonna get like. In the radio, like the radio back in the days, they played everything that they thought was hot. Now it's just what the public wants all the time. So if you hear She Will at 2:01, you're gonna hear it at 3:01. You're gonna hear it at 3:41. Like you're just gonna keep hearing it.
But that all goes down to the programmers too. But
and the money that y'all sending to them. That's a whole other thing.
The one thing I did hate about the radio back in the day, because it was so diverse and was just so a DJ could sit at the radio and play. You'd be that one kid in the house that your family wanted to dance. And they just make you like, hey, nigga, come on, dance for everybody. Or your family member be drunk. Everybody at the family function, everybody got the cookout or something. Hey, little Dapper, go ahead and dance for your Uncle John. Like, I don't want to dance right now. What I'm gonna do? I just want to listen to this record. I don't want to dance or nothing. I just want to hear some music. I mean, y'all make me get up and dance because y'all drunk for y'all amusement. I'm pretty sure somebody listening was that child. I know I ain't the only one. That was that child that just had to get up and dance for the family. That was just humiliating and was. But it made me the artist I am today. So I think shout out to my grandmother, rest in peace, for them dances, because it gave me the courage to be able to be in front of people and do this music thing. Because that takes a lot of courage. When I first started performing, it was really like nerve wracking. Mm-hmm. And you get real nervous and like wonder why am I gonna mess up? Am I going to do this? Like I love performing. I love shows. I love it. When I first performed, I just imagine all the women naked. So that would just get me through the set, and it would work, because the inner pervertedness in me would just get me through. But now I'm good at it. I'm kind of a professional at it now. So shows are nothing to me now. But I love performing. That's one thing I do love. Like that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. Like as a major artist, as like a tour. I know that like that excuse me. No, actually, I'm very respectful to women on stage. I'm very respectful. I pull women on stage. I give them champagne. I give them roses. I have not tried the thong thing yet, but I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. I'm not gonna sit here and give out food and other sex, sweetie. I don't.
What's the thong thing?
I was thinking about getting some thongs made with my name on it, my logo, and just hand it to and just rub it. Right.
So you was gonna do the whole thong thing where you have your name and logo on the
right.
thong.
You know, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about doing that. Don't nobody. Hey, artists that listen, don't nobody steal that. Nobody steal that. Nobody steal that. And you know when she put it on, it's me there.
And then as many times as you watch his face, you never
right. See, BS So you know, every time she put on her thing, my face is right there.
Right there. Because that shit's right here. Like,
Nice.
I thought about that. I thought about
some DJ commission.
Yeah, I thought about having a DJ commission.
You should do that.
You know why? Because
see, wait, hold on. Now, see, it's gonna work because you see
the
Brit in the corner.
Will has them. We did those for Will. Boy shorts with the t-shirts.
Nice.
And
that works because you know what? When she put it on, or she's taking out her little bag or something, she's like, "Ooh, that big gave me this." Now you see, it's gonna work because you see Brit in the corner. She was a little gyrating in the corner. You saw she was moving. It's gonna work because Brit was moving in the corner. So I know that's a good idea. None of y'all steal that idea from. If I see y'all with some thongs and y'all logo in it, it's gonna come for y'all. I know it's from y'all.
You might offend somebody.
I might offend somebody. I'm gonna make sure I get that good elastic. I'm gonna get that good. But you know what? The thick ladies.
Prince, you hear this, right?
Thick ladies are
I
wonderful.
hear this loud and clear.
Thick ladies are wonderful human beings.
They are.
They are wonderful.
But wait a
They
minute.
are, but
So if
wonderful.
you get the panties, if you
Right.
get the panties, because you know how women have fetishes.
Right.
I have a fetish for underclothes and shoes.
Hey.
I have a fetish for shoes too. That
The
makes two of
women
us.
that buy the panties and everything, they would like that. If y'all get the good material where it really
Right.
don't erase your face.
Right. So I'm gonna look at that. So not to erase my face. That is that's gonna be the next meeting we have. That's gonna be.
I'm getting a real
the key
education.
focus.
No,
Not to erase the
because
face.
women love panties.
yeah, exactly.
No, because you know, commission. The thing is, you gotta really listen to women. You gotta listen to women.
In front of a dude. Because that's going to ruin the whole mood. But when she's having her commission moment, you better believe she's going to have on her tank top.
Right. And she feeling all sexy.
And then
She come out the shower, put my song on.
Day gifts
Bang.
you get when you're not a father, you can give everyone.
I don't give Father's Day gifts anymore.
I mean, you know,
your panties.
Father's
for
Day
Father's
gifts, I don't really
Day.
get those
Or you
either.
can
I do
give
have a
them
daughter,
the
but
panties
you know,
for Father's Day, but like here for being the mother and the father, you give
Right.
them commission panties, and when they like the way they feel,
Right.
they're gonna go and they buy more.
Yeah.
you know, I would like to abolish the bad Father's Day gifts that we get.
I'm
Do I give men Rockstar boxers?
And Trey,
Yes.
Trey songs, he got this little, the angel panties.
That's what I do.
They say yup on the back.
Brit,
Yeah.
Same thing.
Brit wants men to have Rockstar boxers.
Really, is this
Well,
what you're trying to campaign for?
I
Is that
don't
what you're
know-
campaigning
I
for?
don't know if you should have your face on it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think you
I
want
mean,
your
I
head
mean,
Brit-
on those
right
boxes.
Hold on,
I don't think
Like
you
a
want your
jar.
face right there.
Is this what you want to do? You want to put your
Your
face?
face is going.
If Nicki Minaj
I'm gonna ask that.
did it,
You want to put?
Going.
Hold on.
You want your
No.
face on
some
boxers?
I don't want my face, but I'm
No,
sure we
just
can
put the
come up
rocks.
with a logo.
Just
But I
put
mean,
the
hold on, but wait, we
Rockstar
can.
logo
Hold on, commission. Wait a minute. You know,
Face
wait.
on panties, that's kinda
We
nice.
can go there.
Tell her, don't put
'Cause
her
Brit
face-
does have
you
some
don't
nice
put her
lips.
face Right there.
Brit has nice lips. We can go there for a minute. Hold on.
Like
So you know that
No,
would kind of
just
work.
on the band.
That-
That's it.
that would kinda
Rockstar on
work.
the band. That's it.
That would kind of work. That would kind of work. I would buy those.
You about what?
I don't think you should.
If Brit had her face
I
on
don't
some
think you can put
boxes.
your face on the
She's not
boxes.
going
I'm
to
gonna
put her
buy
face
those.
on that because I'm not going to allow that.
Oh, okay.
But if it works, then
man.
Nikki the Nun.
Like Nikki, come on.
See,
this
that's
is
for
a
the
business.
ladies.
Nikki the what?
Nikki the Nun.
It's a business.
No. This is Nikki, the manager at this point, saying that's not going to
That's
happen.
not gonna happen.
How many jobs?
What if you put it in the corner like where Usher has his face?
No,
No. She
no.
can't.
It gotta be
She's
like
on
that
this
blow up
Gucci
doll
joint like
kind
she's not
of.
coming off of it.
That's
It
not.
gotta be that picture, that blow up doll kind of look.
No, because it's like.
Oh, I mean, wow.
Exactly.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
so I guess not a
Dapa Don,
bad-
how can we find you on Twitter?
Oh man,
Later for all that. Like
yo, I'm laughing. So if you want to find me on Twitter, you can actually reach me at www.twitter.com/DAPADON_music. That's how you can reach me out there.
Dapa
Dawn _ music.
_ music.
Yes.
You have a website?
Oh yes. www.